Okay, now these are the orchids under my window, and I don't know whether you caught onto it in the past, but there's one family of orchids that I never could flower, and that's these Cymbidiums. Now, I think I may have mentioned it, but the books will tell you that these shouldn't go below 7 degrees at night. So after having these 4 years, I had this theory, and what I'd been told about getting them to flower was actually slightly wrong, and that it was actually something else. So I put my theory to the test. Now what I did, if you was paying attention, or if I actually mentioned it, which I do tend to forget because I have short-term memory problems from something called fibromyalgia, or fibrofog to be exact, I left my Cymbidiums out in my garden until there'd been 2 or 3 nights of heavy frost. Yes, you heard that correctly. No doubts about that. They stayed outside and were only brought in after about 3 nights of heavy frost, and that's different types. I've got like a large Cymbidium, like a Nevada, and I've got some miniature ones. My original big one was broken up into 3 plants, but what I wanted to show was, as well as over there, I'll just do a quick running of my that's my Dendrobium berryoda. You'll see a couple of flowers and lots of spikes. The other one, the Kingianum, should come up soon, but what I want to show is that is from a Cymbidium that looks rather tatty, and if I'm correct, they're going to be double-sized flowers of a brilliant canary yellow with a red lip, a band on the lip. I noticed that Boxing Day night they'd only come in the house 4 days before Christmas Day, something like that. Right, so they were out till very late indeed, and they most definitely went through 3 nights of frost. Now, a completely different Cymbidium, because those 2 there next to each other were originally part of the same one as was that one. And I noticed that this one here, which I think has translucent green flowers, had an unusual growth there, which I thought might have been a spike. It may still yet turn out to be a spike. However, that went unnoticed. So it could be 1 or 2 spikes. I did have 2 Cymbidiums. I kind of lost track of them. I did have 2 smaller Cymbidiums, which I may have put in the same pot and then forgotten. It may have been a short-term thing I then forgot about, as I tend to do. But I can't remember. One was a translucent green flower. It was really nice, little one. The other, I can't remember. Most likely would have been one of the red ones, because although I love the shape of Cymbidium flowers, I'm not too hot on many of the colours. I've got like a plain lilac one here somewhere. Yeah, because there's one over there. That's another Cymbidium. So 3 of these were the same one. Actually, I'm thinking there maybe that one there is the lilac one. Maybe the big one with the yellow flowers isn't going to flower, because I don't know if you can see, they have a purplish colour to the buds. I thought they were the Sierra because the buds are quite big. I remember when I saw them I thought, oh, something's flowering, and then I thought, no, hang on a minute, those buds are really large. I don't have anything with buds that large. And then I realised it was my first Cymbidium buds ever, and now I have 2, and there may be more. So there you go. It's early in the year. What is it today? It's the 6th or 7th of January 2015. A few things in bud. I've now got to switch this off because I have to go and film something else that's in flower. Oh, the jewel orchids are in flower, and I rather stupidly broke one. I dropped a damn water nozzle spray hose lock thing, and it landed on one of them, snapped it off. Annoying. Still, we won't die.